late apart from 2 children. We're really sorry we're late. We had Lenny at the beach. We had to go pick him up. There's sand all over him. Anyway, glad that there are 66 of you here. Welcome to our bedroom.
We had to hide downstairs.
Yeah, it's the only way we can actually have some silence and zen. Hope you can, yeah, like maybe if we close that, it's a bit better. Can you all hear us and see us okay? Hope so. It's amazing we have internet here, hey?
I don't think that we do.
No, I can see. It's just because, technical difficulties. 17 people. You guys can hear us and see us okay? Yeah? Okay. All right, great. Yeah, I was just saying it's amazing we have internet here. We're in the Ragged Islands, the southern group of islands in the Bahamas, and the name of the place sums it up pretty well. It's like there's nothing here, hey, apart from a tiny town. Couple of people. Are you reading the comments?
No.
Cool. Well, we have a bunch of questions from you guys. First of all, what can we update everyone on? It's been a while since we last chat. What's new? What's wrong?
Nothing. I don't know. I can hear the kids crying.
Riley's had a rough afternoon. You right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, well, we're thinking of actually going to Cuba today. That's the latest. But after doing further research and posting on Instagram, people are saying that maybe it's not the best place to be right now.
Yeah.
There's a food shortage apparently.
Thanks, Patricia.
There's no internet there, and what were the other dramas? I don't know if there's no internet on the whole island, but in a lot of parts. I'm just going to start reading some of your questions. What?
I'm just smiling at the comments.
Okay, so I was reading through your questions yesterday. I'm excited to answer a bunch of these. First of all, Miriam, she asked, could you maybe please sing more in the videos? Really love your voice and miss you singing. I'm actually, the video being posted to you guys hopefully tomorrow. I sing in that video, but yeah, I really want to make a video on why I kind of stopped playing guitar for so many years, and it's a weird human thing that I did, kind of a bit of self-sabotage, but I found a book that explained it. It's called The War on Art, or The War of Art.
Yeah, you love that book, hey?
And I think it's changed my life. It was like, I could resonate with it so much. Yeah, I'm reading it on my Kindle at the moment. It's by Break Through the Blocks and Win Your Inner Creative. Oh, you just lost it. But this is it here. Anyway, it made me realize a lot of things on why I stopped playing, and it was so silly. But I'm on a mission, really, this time, to play more. I hope in every other video. That'd be nice.
Oh, Katie's read that.
Yeah, cool. I'm so inspired at the moment. And our neighbour just changed the strings on my guitar, and it feels so nice.
So, Kevin, did you think, because I wouldn't say I'm in charge of doing things like the video game thing, but did you think, I thought the first one was good, but I thought the second one might have been too much?
What's that about?
The video game inserts.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, I sort of interrupted you singing.
But yes, I hope I will play in every second video. I think is achievable. Every video would be...
Yeah, set a goal for every second video. That would be good.
But it's coming your way, and I mean it this time. Yeah, that's something I've been really happy about lately. Okay. This is from Vlad. Oh, he says, is Raz still pissed off about overfishing? Yes. I have good news, it will end. Call me if you want to find out how. What is your secret, Vlad? How are we really going to stop overfishing?
Once would have made it more special, yeah. I kind of agree with that.
Sorry, Riley's mad about the overfishing. He just threw the phone over.
Rapido news. There's been a lot of people asking that. Okay, so it looks like it will be. They're saying August, which is really soon. Hey, they've done really. I'm super proud of those guys to have pushed through COVID like they have. Vietnam's been in. There's been a lot of problems there. So. And there's still ongoing problems. So it's incredible that they're even where they are. They're saying, I mean, I can say to you guys, they're saying August, which makes me be like, okay, well, it's not going to get done before then. So August, September, October, I wouldn't be disappointed if it was sort of built or finished around then for then sea trials. And then we're off again. I've had, like, this is just a massive ongoing source of endless hours of research, and it just I don't know, it just kind of doesn't stop. So the latest thing, I've revisited solar panels and thought more about how I might do that. I've gone in a complete, I don't know if I've told you this, but I went in a complete circle with Morelli and Melvin about foils, and I said that we should get foils and they said that I shouldn't, and then they said that I should, and then I was saying that no, I don't think that they ever came to that. But in the end, yeah, no foils, and now I'm really, really happy about that because you don't need them, which is, that subtracts from complexity. And yeah, I mean, there's still a whole bunch of interior decisions to make. I'm not as worried about that, apart from I just want to keep it. I want to stop it looking like a modern apartment. I want it to feel like Elena and I, which is very different to how boats come out of the factory.
Riley just put the latest progress pics up on his Instagram if you haven't seen those already, but there's a...
Oh, nah, they're just from a magazine article from ages ago.
No, you mean... No, the photos of our boat in the factory. The latest progress
it wasn't
pics.
the latest post on Instagram. Sorry, you're right.
Sorry, that's just the model,
three
hey?
before. Yeah.
Anyway, there's a few Rapido updates on Riley's Instagram.
Really want to see the video from that.
Rapido and Eminem meeting.
What was that?
Yeah, not sure what that is, Rusty. Let us know what video you're talking about.
I don't know. I could go on.
This one's from Olivia.
Are you still set on the poop colour for Rapido? We are. If you could host a band on Lavaga, who would you pick? And don't pick King Giz.
Oh, the Zoom meeting. You had an hour-long meeting video, hey?
Yeah.
Did you post that?
No.
Okay. We should probably do that, hey?
We can't.
It was like too large, the file, or?
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but it was like... I tried
it went for like an hour and a half.
I tried for recording. I don't know what it was, but I don't even think that you can post something that long onto Patreon. And I tried like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
This would probably be a bit boring for some people. There was technical difficulties. I really tried, Rusty.
This one's from Olivia. What are your biggest fears while sailing around the world? Probably someone falling overboard in the night. That's probably mine. And now the kids, obviously, just an emergency, being so far away from help, I guess.
Giant squid.
Those are my biggest fears. Speaking of which, we went spearfishing today, and Riley shot a fish, and then David shot a fish, and it was my job to be in the water fending off the sharks. 2 sharks came, just reef sharks, and they were quite friendly on the surface. They really wanted the food we had, but it was in the dinghy by this stage. And one came right up to me, and usually, like, when you poke them, they get so spooked, they just go, like, they just dash away and they're gone. But this one, for the first time ever, kept coming at me, and I poked it once, then I poked it twice, and then I started to actually panic for the first time. I was like, shit, this shark isn't gonna leave me. And then David had jumped in the water again, and he's like, Elena, go back to the dinghy. And I was like, great, I'm out of here. And I just bolted to the dinghy, and he's a bit of a shark whisperer. He like patted them and they went away pretty much, but
no,
he didn't.
Chased them.
He said they were quite aggressive, but anyway, yeah.
poking it with a pole spear. So we're here in the Bahamas, so yeah, the best thing is to swim at them and scare them.
Sarah, a naughty question. Have you ever had a bad experience / regret with inviting a patron or a fan to the boat or meetup? Or are we all really awesome? Honestly, we have been so lucky. Like, I don't think there's been one bad experience, but maybe some funny experiences, because, you know, patrons,
I can't think of any.
Most of our patrons...
I mean, people are quirky and weird and bizarre,
Exactly.
like Elena and I.
Yeah, just funny.
But yeah, there hasn't been any sort of...
Nah, honestly. How much pushback do you get on Patreon or YouTube when you post spearfishing videos? Does it make you question if you should even show it on your vids? From Derek. I think when we post a video of spearfishing, that's really like there's a lot of blood and you see like us killing the fish. We get some comments about how people don't want to see that. So I think it's made us steer away from that a little bit. And personally, like, I don't know what's happened with me, but I don't like killing fish anymore, so I totally get that, like, you wouldn't want to see that so close up anyway. But yeah, we don't really post spearfishing videos specifically anymore.
Oh, I think you'd be surprised.
What?
There was 4 in a row in Exmouth.
Yeah. Well, there's 2.
I think there was 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we probably still post maybe a bit too many.
I think that we're generally perceived as at least reasonable stewards of the ocean. So if we're posting it, it's I think that people start with that in the back of their minds immediately. So it's weird, but I feel like we could probably show more of that sort of stuff. And it's like, it's just part of their everyday life. And whereas some other people could be a bit different, and they could show similar stuff and get in more trouble. So I feel like on the spearfishing front, we're generally pretty okay, and especially with our main audience that we care about. You know, people know that that's just what we're doing. And we've run out of food here, legitimately, completely run out of food. So were we not spearfishing,
surprise. We're little chipmunks again this week.
Well, I mean, we would be packing more cans of beans for sure, but
Yeah.
like there are hungry boats around the place, and I've had to hand out fish to neighbours in exchange for laundry.
Riley's kind of loved it though, because he has an excuse to get more fish, because it's, you know, it's needed, and that's been a fun little challenge for us recently. This is from Nicola Reed, who is on Sailing Mogstar. They're following in our inspirational footsteps, spring 2023. Amazing. So I'm giving you a shout out right here. I hope you're watching the live stream. And her question was also, what's your sailing plans once you've got your new try? Will you head to the Med or explore Australia's coast? We're not too sure, to be honest. We have a lot of ideas, but to begin with, just Vietnam and Indonesia, and then maybe some Pacific islands, maybe Australia, maybe not. Yeah, keep you posted. We can do anything we want, and that's like, it's hard to actually nut out some plans.
Some of the anythings are quite difficult.
Yeah, with COVID.
Yeah. Indonesia has 17,000 islands, so I think we'll go and check that out for a bit and see if we like it or love it, and hang out there for a bit, and make a plan for some longer passages. So we could go, if that is Indonesia, so then there's Australia, we could go that way to New Caledonia and down into the Southern Ocean and over here to Patagonia. Or we could go that way underneath Africa and up to the Bahamas. The Bahamas is pretty nice. But
Don't tell everyone that. They'll be like, we want to see you somewhere different. And we really want to go somewhere different too. But being back in the Bahamas this year, I'm pretty keen for some new scenery. I love it here. I do. But that's why we really wanted to go to Cuba, or I did personally.
You want to move here?
I do. I could live here. But we wanted like just to go to Cuba and experience like a different culture. And
Yeah.
feel and different food.
But you can't go there.
We're probably really hungry. We're mostly just thinking about the Cuban food, but apparently there's a food shortage. Okay, this one's from Phoebe. She just wanted to let us know she's been following for 4 years now, and for one of my birthday presents, her boyfriend paid for her to finally become a patron. So excited, and I think you guys are awesome. Thanks, Phoebe and boyfriend. That's amazing. Hope you're here. Will, I am interested in the specifics behind your Lots to Smile About Instagram post recently. Do you have exciting news you're waiting to share? I had some comments from that photo being like, baby number 3. Like, everyone was like, what's the exciting news?
What exciting news?
Exactly. I said I have lots to smile about in a photo, and people were commenting being like, baby number 3.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, but no, there's no baby number 3.
I thought you'd put a photo up and people were saying, oh, you look pregnant. Which has happened before and is not the right thing to say.
Yeah. But no, really, like, we just feel, I think yesterday, honestly most days, myself and David and now Imogen, who's on board, we just talk about how lucky we are to be on the boat, to be able to go wherever we want. Like, we feel like some of the luckiest people. We were just talking about it today with our boat neighbours. We just feel so lucky, and yeah, kind of just overflowing with gratitude, to be honest, most days. So that's it. Nothing super exciting, unfortunately. Will, sorry.
So we're kind of hiding downstairs in the bedroom, so like voices are just a little bit hushed. There's kids screaming and running around on the trampoline, so just giving you an idea of the vibe that we've got going on here. I feel like I kind of feel like a naughty teenager.
I would love to know the origin of Elena's pants nickname. I think we've explained this before, but in France, Riley thought it would be funny to make me blush at
We've
a
agreed
restaurant.
not to say this because it's not funny.
It's really not funny. Maybe I'll message you personally.
No
one else has
you
to
have
go
to
through
finish
this.
it now.
Okay, yeah, and Riley would like say, in France, no one understood what Riley was saying because his Australian accent is much stronger than mine. So he would be like, oh, can I please have the bruschetta with the blah, whatever. The lady would never know, so I would translate. And so Riley thought it would be funny to slip words in here and there, like to see if the waitress would pick up on it, and they never did. And like Riley would throw in funny, silly, naughty words. And one time he said, instead of merci beaucoup, he said, Brooks baby. And then he started saying to the waitress, Bookie pants. And then because I would turn red every time he would say that, he started calling me Bookie pants, and then it just got shortened to pants.
Again, we've tried
And
this
then he
story
became
several
Bookie.
times and it's never been funny. So
I
understand what you're all feeling at the moment.
It's weird, hey? It's funny how people get nicknames.
I've seen the faces drop on so many
Okay.
guests we've had on board.
All right, next question.
As they're like, was that it?
Okay. What about this one?
What one?
This one.
I briefly remember you guys talking about doing a movie/documentary. Oh,
Signing. Yeah, that's why I was asking if it's okay we talk about it.
we can't talk about it.
There you go. We can't talk about movie/documentary, but all we can say is it's good news and very exciting.
It's so annoying that we can't talk about it, but people are like, you seriously
It's
can't?
literally like,
So it's really annoying. And the second that we can, we'll let you guys know. And in the meantime, we're unbelievably excited, but also kind of just it's just a bit awkward.
what?
I'd just love to be able to tell these guys. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it's really annoying. But all we can say is that if it does happen, it's the most exciting thing ever, and things are looking pretty good.
And it's like good. We've got good people, which is
Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably have to
NDAs are a thing. Brent, we're not going to send out NDAs to everyone.
Okay.
Like, what recourse would we have?
No pasta.
Like, imagine if we like I sue you. So you tweet it somewhere and then I start suing you. That's not going to happen.
This one's from Emily. How does a trimaran fare with heavier weather than a mono or cat? Having 3 hulls in the water, say you have 15-foot waves, would that add any more twisting of the rigid parts? I just can't help thinking about Kevin Costner's video Water.
That's going to come on again.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I hope not. Waterworld, as y'all been zooming over the waves lately. We really want to do a Waterworld skit when we hop on the Tri.
Y'all be zooming around.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. So it is
How does it handle?
generally accepted, widely accepted, that trimarans handle much better in all conditions than other vessels. It's just, I mean, it's just what they say.
Okay. Well,
that's
a quick,
you know, yeah.
quick question.
Also, furthermore, if you're on a boat that sails really well, you can have quite little sail up, and still be going along at a nice clip, knowing that you're very safe were there to be a drastic change in conditions.
This one is from Mac Attack. I'm interested to know if you guys train your lungs for the free dives, or do you find it's something that comes naturally for you? Ooh, you're gonna love the video being posted tomorrow for you guys.
When's the blowhole going in?
Where we free dive, probably in the next episode. We have a funny skit coming
Keep your
in the
eye
next
out
one.
for the blowhole.
Riley was being hilarious. But yeah, there's more about that in that episode. But Riley does do, he did all of Adam Stern's online courses. Adam Stern, what's his website?
Pardon?
What's Adam Stern's website?
What? Like off the top of my head?
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
know? Come on, you've seen it so many times. Anyway, type in
I
Adam
haven't
Stern
really seen it that
freediver.
many times.
So Riley did all of his courses, and then you do like a table. There's an app you can download. What's that app for freediving?
I don't use the app anymore.
You did it the
I
other
haven't.
day.
No,
Okay.
I haven't used the app for 2 years.
Yeah, but you used to.
Yep, I can't remember the name
Wouldn't
of
someone
it.
else find it
I can't
beneficial?
remember the name.
You can't remember the name of the app. Okay, there is an
I haven't
app.
used it for 2 years.
Okay.
It's
I thought you used it quite recently, but okay. You like start and stop your breath hold. So that's what Riley was doing. I never did any of that.
so you're doing a CO2 table to train your lungs for free diving, but just hold your breath. Hold your breath and walk upstairs out of the water, because there's not very many stairs in the water.
Nicholas, what do you miss most about living on land? Nice restaurants and friends and
Just like at the moment,
convenience.
yeah, a supermarket just nearby.
like if I want an ice cream, I can go to the store and buy a big tub of it. I would die for that right now. Like all I want is just to eat a vegan Ben & Jerry's, that chocolate one. Oh my god. I would love that. Just all the conveniences, I guess. Yeah, probably that. Okay. This one's from Sarah. How do you deal with people, fans, like patrons, having a completely different view and opinions about big topics like climate change, food issues, etc.?
Well, I haven't had to deal with any patrons being difficult.
Nah. But even fans in general, just comments. It's great when people have like a good point or valid points that Riley can really, you love those comments where you can reply in full, and it's nice to have people that have different opinions. But
well, hang on, what are we talking
comments-
about? Because there's not really many good counterpoints to climate change at the moment.
Nah, no, there's not.
So then what are we talking
So
about?
big topics. Just think of other big topics.
Okay, other big topics. What specifically is the question, so I know exactly what I'm answering here. How do you
we
deal with people, fans,
people?
like patrons, having a completely different view and opinions about big topics like climate change? So climate change, I mean, I guess some that we haven't had to deal with that. Other big topics, food issues, parenting would be one. I guess again, no patrons have been like loudly outspoken and difficult at all ever. And then if it's just random people on Instagram, whatever, we'll just
Yeah.
well, to be honest, I tend to be a bit of a smartass. Early on in my career, I would not feed the trolls, but I don't like that, and it's not good. I don't think. So for me personally, the best thing that I can do for my mental health is to be a massive smartass on my Instagram, and try to be just clever enough that it's like you don't get into too much trouble. And whilst not, you don't want to ruin someone's day, especially if at the end of the day they're following you and they really like what you do, and it turns out it's some 8-year-old kid, and you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But you also I mean, for me personally, as they come in by the hundreds, I'm just tend to be a bit of a smartass.
Sometimes I feel quite bad, like when someone's commented on my Instagram, like on a photo in a really negative way. Then and I guess it's also
This is quite rare.
It's
really.
a good,
but because we're humans, we concentrate on
the one bad comment out of
one,
the 50 good ones. But yeah, sometimes a bunch of you guys have been like, that's not nice, go away, and really stood up for me. But that person has essentially really been attacked, and that they would be feeling pretty bad about their comment, that was probably just a throwaway, just being mean. Maybe they had a bad day or whatever, and then so many people stand up for me, which I'm torn, because I love that you guys are standing up for me, but also I feel bad for the person because they're probably having a bad day.
And you really can be a reasonable arbiter of the comment section, because and especially if you're sensible and reasonably well mannered.
A fun one I wanted to answer: Kevin Wiggins, next hairstyle for Riley. We're thinking of Vikings haircut. I'm making him grow his hair long. He's got his bangs are almost gone, by the way, and we're gonna now once his hair grows all the same way.
Surely you guys are sick of us talking about our hair.
Why not though? We're gonna go Viking. We're gonna shave the sides like Ragnar.
Well, I need to hit the gym. So that'll give me like a real good. I was thinking of doing a collab with another. I guess it's probably going to be an Instagrammer, that's like a fitness dude, and I would do that, and then do the Viking haircut.
Only then.
And then shave the whole lot, and then we go to the Southern Ocean.
Anyway, this one's from Learning the Lions. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Do you guys think you ever buy some land somewhere, maybe on the water like the parties did, to use as a home base?
Did the parties do that?
Yeah,
I guess I was in New Zealand.
I think, well, at the moment, all of our money's being put into the new boat, so that isn't achievable for us. But with 2 kids now, I can see that would be a really smart move for us in the future. I would love a little block of land somewhere by the sea and build a little beach shack. That would be so nice, especially just to keep all of our stuff there. At the moment, we have in Australia, we just have our winter stuff there because we never need it on the boat. We're always sailing near the equator. So it would be nice to have all the stuff and all the little things are collected in Morocco and, set up in a nice little house somewhere. So that's definitely a dream of mine. I know you do too, but I think I'd probably want that more than you.
A piece of land?
Yeah, a home land base. That would be nice. We don't need it now, but maybe 10 years. I never get tired of discussing Riley's hair. Be careful, the gym can hit back.
How does the gym hit back?
Are all the cabins gone on your regatta week? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. We filled up all the spots. I'm actually going to create either a WhatsApp group. Going off, I can't stop it.
You'd have to click on it.
I'm worried if I get out of this, then the live stream will disappear.
People will just have to deal with half a bar of alarm every 10 minutes.
Yeah, there's half a bar of an alarm. Sorry. What was I talking about? Yes, I'm going to create a group chat for the everyone who's won the cabin, so that we can start to get to know each other and discuss more details of what's kind of going to happen. But yeah, we can't wait to meet you guys. Those competitions were really fun. And the regatta's going to be awesome. I'm so happy it's going to be in the Abaco Islands, like, of all places.
Sorry, I was thinking of 5 or 6 different questions here. Who's editing these days? I mean, we can't give you names, but we've got a couple of different people. It's been good building up a bit of a team of people. It's one of the things I'm most proud of what we're doing. So, but again, always we get like the work doesn't stop or even really reduce. It's just the videos just get better. So we get the project back, which is fingers crossed, quite good. Occasionally it's not. And then Elena jumps into that. I make some changes. I might demand a video game component, and then everyone will be like, "What the hell are you on about, dude?" And I'm like, "Just make it a computer game." But try to introduce a bit of depth to what would otherwise be a vlog, and yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, I think one thing I'm really missing from the old videos is the music we used to be able to use. You know how we were all using independent artists? Now we can't do that, so it's a lot harder to find a good song that we love and feels like us. But yeah, I really miss our old music, and I'm always trying to find songs similar. But there was too many issues with copyright, and we ended up not being able to monetize so many of our videos.
We used to, I'm sure we've spoken about this before. We used to email individually artists, like underground, basically Australian artists predominantly, and just be like, "Hey, when this pops up, can you?" And none of them had managers, so it's like, "Can you?" And the videos are going up Monday, and the last thing they want to be doing. So Sunday afternoon, we'd be like, "You need to greenlight this thing," and they're all hungover, and it just was never working out.
Unfortunately, because we had so many artists that we loved. John Lamp has just joined us. Better late than never. Glad to hear, John. What would happen if someone drops out? I'm guessing that's for the regatta. Then we'll run another competition just for you guys here on Patreon, and
that's going to be sick, by the way. That's really going to be good fun. Especially, dare I say it, having the power cap, because we can use that as a base from which to do some freediving and spearfishing and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
We're getting quite good at doing food on the fire.
Yeah. I still listen to Hein Cooper, Daniel Wood. I love Hein Cooper. I was actually playing one of his songs on the guitar yesterday. His music's amazing. Keep the questions rolling. I think I've...
How many people have you blocked? Thousands, Greg.
Have
one of my... Yeah, I have. Well, I have from my Instagram and our YouTube.
I block the OnlyFans. What's with all the OnlyFans links? Can someone, like, if you see them on our YouTube comments, can you report it? It's so annoying. When I read the comments and it has, like, a reply...
I'm thinking of a joke, but I can't.
And it's like, hot, sexy 18-year-old, blah, blah, blah.
That's part of my thing.
We need to get rid of them.
But yeah, I take great pleasure in blocking people, Greg. I think at a certain point, you're done, gone. I used to never, so I would never block people, and I was like, this is a fair and an open platform, and anyone. But no, it's not. This is our community, and if you've got someone in your backyard who's being a complete twit, get rid of them.
You have the right to remove them, for sure. Evan, what are your thoughts on cruising with the dog aboard? We have some friends around the place with big dogs on their boat at the moment, and I'm telling you, it doesn't look very fun. Like, we have 2 kids, and we got to take them to the beach to burn off some energy, but...
I do, John.
The dog... Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. And on top of that, sailing from one country to another, not only do you have to look at your visas and all of that, but now the dog needs the correct jabs and paperwork and quarantine a lot of the time. So unless you're planning to just go from, like, the States to the Bahamas, or, like, just around Australia to New Zealand, I don't know, the rules are probably a lot more chill, like, just within a small area. But if you want to go around the world, I don't recommend it.
What podcast are you listening to at the moment, Elena?
Actually none. I'm really into my Kindle at the moment. I'm just reading. This question was
Would
from.
you like to ask me that as well?
Oh, what books are you reading, darling?
No, podcast.
What podcasts are you listening to, darling?
Alex Friedman. Oh my god, I've forgotten the one dude's name. Sam Harris, I'm always listening to him. Alex Friedman. I need to get my phone. I've forgotten the. I've been reading books as well
There
lately
you
as
go.
well. Though.
Look.
Oh, nice. Where's this guy? I did a bit of Your Undivided Attention, which is a spin-off from The Social Dilemma, which is all about how horrible people like me are.
Yay, Ron. Got your first AG1 order. Made a smoothie with it. Banana, almond milk, cacao. It was great. Oh, awesome. Literally, I have it every single day. I've been putting it in our cookies, pancakes. It's a good way to get greens into everyone.
Yeah. I've got green
Thanks.
teeth. Sean Carroll's Mindscape. But he's a bit hit or miss. Alex Friedman is very, very good. Yeah. That's enough to go on with. What about yourself?
Yeah. Okay, this is a question I wanted to. She's asking the same thing, Julie. More about your production process. Do you plan storylines or just film and see what happens? At the moment, we've been really trying to film with a purpose, because we used to just go about our days just filming whatever happened, and that's good sometimes, but it's also so satisfying, like actually talking about a subject with you guys and making a good video where people are intrigued and they really learn something. So we've been writing title names out and thinking of ideas.
Cheers, John.
So I think we'll be able to hit a lot more of the subjects you guys are wanting to know about just with this new process. So yeah, I would say it's like 50-50 at the moment. We're kind of just, we go about our life for a week and film that, and then the next week we're like, oh, what about an idea of what we do when it's raining outside or whatever it is. So yeah. And
Oh, I've got a question for you guys. I've written a lot about this, which would be a follow-up to my catamaran video. And I'm talking a bit about this isn't a large part of the movie, but I'd like to I'll mention this now because this is kind of the controversial bit. So the
continue. I'm just writing a note from one of you guys.
podcast.
No, actually, I love Amanda Seyfried. How do you say her last name? And Molly Grace is saying Dropout about Elizabeth Holmes. It's now a series with Amanda. She's amazing. I will watch. Sorry, this alarm keeps going off and I'm scared to get out of our chat just in case. Okay, we're gonna watch that. Probably by myself. It's so sad Riley and I can't watch any shows together anymore because I go to bed with Darwin and Riley goes to bed with Lenny, so we're not really together after the kids go to sleep. And we're usually too tired by that point. I'm usually watching a series at 3 in the morning when Darwin's woken up. Dropout looks incredible. Ooh, okay. My favourite murder is great.
Yeah, so I am making a movie, and the bit that's, it's not a large part of the movie, but the bit that's kind of controversial is talking about, I don't even know what question I'm really going to ask here.
What?
I don't know.
I would actually like to know more about this thing you're writing up. Riley's been at it for a day or two now about this new video idea.
Well, just as I was going to ask, I was like, it's not going to change anything, so.
Well, do you want to tell everyone what the idea of the video is? It's kind of like a follow-up to the catamaran.
Yeah, the catamaran video.
But what is it? What's the next one?
I'm not really sure. I've written the outline of it.
Okay.
and the ideas. I've written a lot, but I don't really know exactly what it's about.
Okay, but those people who love that video should love this one.
Yeah.
Technical. Okay.
Oh, it's not super.
Lindsay's asking, will there be more meetups with Strick and Fran? Stricko, yeah. Jack and Fran from Back to Basics in the near future. That is going to be the very next episode. They came all the way from Australia. They flew to Italy to visit Fran's family, and also come to visit us in the Caribbean. Oh, sorry, in the Bahamas. And then they continued on to Thailand, where Jack's parents were, and they have a boat. Anyway, they just came to visit us, and we all got to dive the Blue Hole together. So we had so much fun with them. And there's some really
nice
good
people.
videos coming up. So cool. Yeah, we love them.
They've done some really tough stuff over the years, and it was funny to see Fran actually got a bit she got like a bit of heat stroke, and she would be a really tough lady, and she was laid out for a day and a half or something.
Yeah, she just got a headache and then she couldn't do anything for a full day. But we were spearfishing and
I mean I know how tough she is, so I was like, wow, that must have been really hard for you.
They've been in the Northern Territory drinking nothing but coconuts for like days.
Well, a month.
Yeah, I think it was more like that.
Well, it's at least 2 weeks and got proper worried with ongoing hydration issues.
This one's from Leisha.
Without being able to.
In Melbourne. This is her first live stream. Hope you're here, Leisha. What time is it in Melbourne right now? I'm catching up with your old vlogs and thoroughly enjoying the vicarious adventures. You folks are ridgy-didge awesome. That sounds so Australian.
What time is it in Melbourne right now?
Yeah.
Hope you're not up too early.
Yeah. Any more questions for us, guys? I think I've answered all your ones in the chat. So ask away if you've got another question. Riley keeps pushing the phone and it fell down. I got this really cool, I can't show you, but I got, where's this phone case from? And it has a tripod attached to it, but it's not quite super strong.
Is it? Peak Design.
Peak Design, yeah. We got backpacks from Peak
Oh, it's
Design.
10 a.m. Easy.
Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. And also the phone cover. Peak Design is great. Really good quality stuff. Ciguatera question. Okay, what is the question about Ciguatera? Oh, can all fish get it, or certain types? Yeah, different kinds in different places, which is really hard to keep on top of. Every place we go to, we mostly ask, lost our video. No, what? No video. Maybe when you dropped the phone, that's what happened. I think we're still here. We must have come back. Anyway.
Are we back?
Yeah. Sound but no video.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, what the heck is happening? Sorry guys, I don't know what could have happened. I'm just trying to figure out what could be wrong. Back in black. Sorry everyone, we're just trying to figure out where we might have gone. Zoom in or out, that's not possible. We can see ourselves and the camera is facing us.
That's the main thing.
So, what if I put an effect on?
Sorry, guys.
I'm putting on Pop, Blush, Crush. Ooh, Crush looks cool. Okay, I'll try flipping the camera. How about now? Sorry guys, this is really annoying.
I got your AC/DC reference, Kevin. Don't worry, mate.
Damn, I don't know what I can do right now. Nope, still black. Your voice sounds lovely at least, Delay.
Why don't you sing him a song?
You're back. You're back. Yay. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened. Anyway, please ask us some more questions. Yeah, you're back. Still no video. You're back. You're back. You're back. You guys are so funny. Cool. The question about Ciguatera though was you have to check in every country you go to what fish have Ciguatera, and you ask the local fishermen and you ask the cruisers. But yeah, that's a big worry, I guess. Rule of thumb is don't eat a fish that's bigger than your arm.
In the Bahamas, yeah.
In the Bahamas. Yeah. And how are the kids? They're amazing. Lenny is like a little boy now. He is doing so much fun
I'm not
stuff.
gonna touch it. I was gonna touch it, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, don't touch it. I really just want to hang out with Lenny all day. Like, he's so much fun. And Darwin has just started walking. Not fully yet, but he is walking by himself, like 3 or 4 steps from one thing to another, or from me to Riley. And I could cry every time he does it. He's
I'll send
9
you guys a
months.
video with Darwin walking.
Yeah, they're so happy.
It's amazing.
And there's a lot of kids around, so yeah.
Us
It's
guys
so
with
good.
us guys with crew on board, I think it's really good for the kids. They love it. We love it. We've had some really wonderful people around. Some people that I think we'll be friends with for a long, long time.
Susie, when Lenny was in with the toilet paper, and I walked in, I'm like, what's this? And he's like, it's a mess. I nearly died. He's so funny, you guys. We're actually thinking, and we love your thoughts on this, but I feel like maybe other kids would like to watch Lenny, and it'd be so cool to give him a GoPro and he could just go to the beach and film and have fun, and maybe some other kids would like to watch that. But then at the same time, we're not sure if we want to put Lenny out on the internet by himself, and we're kind of torn, but that could be really amazing for him. We're just not sure yet. We weren't sure if we wanted to put our kids in our videos, and then to make Lenny a YouTube channel would be, I don't
It's
know,
a mess.
could be nuts. Are there lots of kids in the boating community from Twinks? Yeah. Yeah, there are. Especially in some places. They seem to all hang out in the same place. Like the Exhumers. My goodness, there's so many kids there. Alarm. This is our finest moment, hey? This is our best live stream yet. There's been 3 or 4 pushovers with the phone. The screen turned black, and I have an alarm that I can't turn off. Vagabella Swim, yeah, I actually wanted to answer. We have had so many delays with the new collection, just getting them perfect, but on top of that, unfortunately the factory we're working with is so great, but they're quite slow. So like weeks and weeks have gone by where they haven't done something, and it's quite frustrating. And at this stage, I think maybe we're considering changing factories, even though we love it and all the ethical practices and sustainability. It's not coming out quick enough, and I'm so excited for the new collection. At this stage, I have the fit photo samples, what's going to be on our models for the photo shoot, being sent out to me right now. She hasn't sent it yet, but they're coming to me soon, and I can do the photo shoot, and then I'd say a month later we can put them up for sale. But yeah, it's a bit slower than I would have hoped, but we're getting there. And you guys are gonna love the new collection. Did you see the shout out from Jade on Sailing Evans for your suits? I did, and I shared the photo. She looked beautiful in the suit.
I'm actually getting called outside for the first time ever today, so I'm gonna leave you all. Thanks so much for taking the time to chat to us, and I'll leave you all in the capable hands of Elena.
All right, I've got a
good?
few more questions. Would love another sarong tutorial. All the men are going to drop out right now. Men can wear sarongs too. We've seen
Answer
plenty.
the one about Jordan Peterson and foiling.
We've seen plenty of French men in sarongs. But you fold it in half, long ways like this, and then you use the curved edge on the top, and then the open edge on the bottom, if that makes sense. I just received my first Vagabella piece. Super in love, super comfortable. Awesome. Glad you love it. I'm actually amazed. I've had my suits for a year and they're still all intact and they feel so good. The quality really is great. The material's so thick, not too thick, but It's really nice material, so happy with it. And we're using the same material for the new collection too. Yeah. Foiling and Jordan Pearson. I don't know what Riley was expecting there. I think he's just trying to be funny. How's the elastic holding up? Yeah, the elastic's fine actually. And biggest sizes this time, yeah, we can do size extra large. So for the photo shoot, we're gonna have one extra large model and also a small size model. Yeah. Oh, any particular reason back to basics over Brody Moss? We thought Elena mentioned knowing Brody. Yeah, we do know Brody. He's so busy though. He didn't have time to catch up with us when we went up to Exmouth, unfortunately. I can't imagine his schedule. He's nuts. He's putting out so many videos. But yeah, he dated one of my best friends' older sister back in the day. So we spent a New Year's with him and we were playing with Nerf guns around his house, and me and him ended up in like a big fight. I think I won. Love the Nerf guns, so much fun. Actually, probably a great boat toy because it wouldn't really hurt people. Can you see the kids? Let me see actually. I might just poke you guys out the hatch and then I'm gonna say goodbye. Don't look up my nose. Is anyone naked? Is anyone naked? I just want to show everyone the kids. Riley, where's Lenny?
No one's naked.
What's Lenny doing?
A rescue
Getting a
mission.
ball.
Really? Oh my gosh. Look how beautiful the sunset is, guys.
Yeah,
This is the evening we have.
it's really good.
Oh, okay, hang on, sorry. Hey Lenny, do you want to say hi to everyone? Say hello.
Hello, Mama.
Say hi everyone.
Right, let's see the Mama,
Yeah,
are you here, Mama?
yeah.
Mama, are you not in your room?
No, I'm kind of in my room and out of my room at the same time.
Yeah, but can you go to me outside?
Yeah, I can play with you outside in a minute. Should I say goodbye to all of our friends?
Bye-bye, all of our friends.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah, we'll be in touch.
Mama,
And I hope you like the next video coming out. See ya. Thanks for being here.
please you can... Mama, please...